because your brand is really, any brand is really the gut feeling that someone has on behalf of an organization, a product, company. It's what people say about you, not necessarily what you say about it. All right, so I just finished an ideation or discovery call with a nonprofit organization about enhancing their internal employee branding. And really, we're having a conversation about culture and what those expectations are and how to continue to build upon the great culture that they already have. And it was a really smooth conversation. I mean, I absolutely love the people who work there. I've worked with them multiple times in the past, and it's just the energy and the vision, the trajectory that they're going on. It's always upward. That's kind of the culture that I receive. It's always moving forward. So I had my pre-call questions already written out, but when you have these types of questions or scripts, if you will, it's really important to be able to be fluid. You don't want to just go through the questions like a telemarketer who's trying to sell you something, and it's like, oh, if they say no, hit them with this line. If they say yes, move forward in this direction. You have to be sensitive to the conversation. This is just what I've learned over the past year. You have to be sensitive to the conversation. You have to maintain a natural flow and just rate of dialogue. If the conversation starts going in a direction about challenges, and you didn't expect to talk about constraints or bottlenecks for the initiative until 5 or 6 questions later, just go with it, and then bring it back. So your mind almost has to be in 2 or 3 spots at once. You have to stay aware of what's currently being discussed while knowing where you want to go, and making sure that you didn't forget any of the crucial conversations or questions that you wanted to have before that shift. And this is really something that I've only been able to grow at by getting in reps. If you guys look at a series that I have on my YouTube channel called Black to Business, I believe that's what we titled it. Yeah. It was just me going through and having interviews with different entrepreneurs who were 2 to 3 steps ahead of me. And as a result of having those conversations, as a result of those interviews, I got better. I feel as though if I didn't get better, I got more comfortable, but I do think I got better. I think I can be confident enough to say that without being arrogant, right? Like I became more comfortable, and as a result of becoming more comfortable, I was able to really create better questions. And again, going back to Pierre Quinn, listen guys, I have 10 copies of Leading While Scared. This is a book that my mentor and friend Pierre Quinn has written, and it's just how to find the courage to keep going. And I think if there was any time where leaders were scared, it's probably now. I don't know if anyone's been more scared now than they were in the past, but also I'm 29, so I don't know. I got to work on my history. But listen, we're in a great challenge right now, but large challenges often create awesome opportunities and solutions. So I don't want to ramble that much longer. Again, I try to keep these daily vlogs short. But again, if you guys want a copy, just, let me know. And I guess, I'll pick 2 people in the comments who request a copy, and I will mail that out to you. I have about 4 more. So I guess we really only have 6 left because I owe about 2 to 3 copies to a few other followers. So I'll be going to the mailbox or the post office soon, and I would love to send you a copy as well. But yeah, that was it. Ideation sessions, discovery calls, I absolutely love them. I buy into the vision. I empathize for the needs of my clients, and sometimes it's to a fault. So that's what therapy's for. I'm working on that. But I'm going to end this now. I'm going to end this now because I can go on forever. I will talk to y'all soon. Peace. Yeah. This will bring us closer together and make us stronger. So from your email, I learned that you guys you're shifting into the direction of enhancing your internal employee branding. Could you tell me a little bit more about that? So you're telling me that you're giving me a blank canvas of which we can produce something really amazing. That's what it sounds like. A key question that I would have to ask is, what is the mission? What is the vision that you guys are crafting for employees? Because it's kind of a 180, So I think defining those things would be the first primary objective in accomplishing your internal brand, because your brand is really, any brand is really the gut feeling that someone has on behalf of an organization, a product, a company. It's what people say about you, not necessarily what you say about it. Is it consistent amongst the DC office and the New York office, or is there a little bit of a shift that takes place there? How are you guys currently measuring your engagement? Do you guys get statistics from the posts that you put out, or are you just looking at comments? So one thing is, like, with branding, it's very seldom just like a Band-Aid type of fix, like a one-time, just, hey, here's your branding content, this will solve your problem. It's usually ongoing. So usually I break things down by the quarter and then analyze by the month. That way you're not caught off guard, and you're also not investing a lot of money into something that may not hit the mark. I think it's really important to unchunk things into bite-sized pieces. It's just easier to measure that way. So the proposals that I would share would be for a quarter or for a monthly assignment, so that we can really just process this and build some momentum. I always feel as though content without a strategy is an expense. So by crafting, a campaign or a branding initiative, then you can attach the content that you need to achieve your goal. But if you're just trying to build content to solve something, I've yet to see it work out well. People sometimes are hesitant to participate if they just can't anticipate what's going to take place. So, and a lot of people are zoomed out, so it's like, do I want to hop on another call? So if we can clearly delineate what makes this happy hour special and worth attending, that builds community and engagement, then I think the numbers would rise. But I guess my main question, as we kind of wrap this up, because I think I have a good grasp on where you want to go, it's just, how would you define our engagement as a win? Like, what would a complete home run look like when it comes to your internal employee branding? I know that this is a new space for you, but just when it comes to the overall objective and goal, what does that look like for you right now?